it going, guys? It's kind of shady out here, so I'm going to try to fit in a quick video. I wanted to show you this solar system that I'm helping a friend install. He just wants it grid tie, and he put his panels up here pretty unique. I feel something building up inside me. I must prepare, I must get ready. Serving you, Yahweh, keeps me strong and steady. For you, Lord, I'll go for green living. He has, turn slowly, a lot of shade up there. I'm helping him wire them up, and you can see how he has them up here. Pretty ingenious, but you see the hinges there? I gotta make sure there ain't no wasp. I don't know, they would be awful hot up here. See how he can lift them up? Of course I have them. That's the charge controllers. I know charge controller haters that say they aren't MPPT charge controllers. Sometimes we can't afford the expensive charge controllers, but that's so he can tilt these towards the sun more in the wintertime. What I'm here doing today is, you see these wires? I'm running them to the back side of this chimney, and I'm going to put them in the combiner box, and then we're going to go down over the end of that roof. Walk down here. And over here, he wants to go into that battery box out there, that box that's right there. So we're going to run the wire over here and then out there, and then his actual breaker box is right on the other side of that wall. It's a good view of the solar panels like this, and they all tilt up like that. Of course, when they're tilted up, they're going to need some kind of locking system so they don't just keep blowing, because, even as heavy as they are, you get 100-mile-an-hour wind, 60-mile-an-hour wind, it's going to pick them up and slam them down into each other. But I'm sure he'll figure that out. He's a pretty smart guy. All right, I'm going to start wiring up this wire right here. This is solar panel wire, and you can see by the end it's stranded. You always want to get stranded wire because actually the current flows on the outside of the copper. So if you get a solid core wire, then you're not going to get as much current. But with all these little wires, all the current is flowing around every one of those. So you get a lot more current that way, a lot more voltage, a lot more amperage, just all around better. But this happens to be the cheapest wire that you can possibly buy. And this system here, now as far as being cheap, this guy is, he's squeaky. But he's going to install this whole system. He's got an Outback inverter, I'd say for less than $5,000. All right, let me get my bar ready, and I use these sticks right here to prop them up while I'm wiring them up. Let me get them set up, and I'll take a little more video. Got the wires laid out, ready to go to the combiner box. Of course, we're going to build a combiner box. He's got a couple of bus bars over there. We're gonna attach them and drill some holes in them. See if we can't get them ready to go. Sorry, the vehicle's going by. He lives right on the road, as you can see. But anyway, this is a barter job, and this is part of what we like to do, bartering my labor for things that we need on the homestead. I don't mind it at all. This job would have normally been, $10,000 easy. All right, guys, this is what digging through the shop, what we came up with as a combiner box. I know it's better to have each panel that you can disconnect by a breaker, but they're pretty expensive, like $400 to $800, depending on the quality that you get. So, but this will do. And if we have to disconnect a panel, we'll just disconnect him using these simple disconnect wires. They just snap together and snap apart. So we'll just do it that way when we need to disconnect a single panel. If we're working on it, I know it'll seem like a little extra work, but for people on a budget like me, we have to come up with something that to cut corners with. Right? As you can see, it started raining, so today is going to be a wash. I don't want to be up here when it's thunder and lightning on a metal roof working on solar panels. Electricity, not very smart. I'm going to leave it at this, guys, and I hope it gave you some ideas. Ani Ove Ocha means a loving Hebrew. This is to be continued. Living the way you meant for me to live is what I strive to do every day. As I live off the land, lead me at your pace. For you, Lord, I'll go for great living. Help me to feed all the hungry. Use me, Lord, to ease their misery. From all this worldly pain and captivity, for you, Lord, I'll go for great living. I feel something building up inside me. I must prepare, I must get ready.